Are you ready for this? Because I am so ready to show you something cool. If you look here on the screen, we have, for our tonight's show today, we have a conversation with Office 300 and John Ariave. Where Office 300 is basically calling out John, saying, you notice, we've been passing every office almost every week. And guess what? This was made by the Office 300 himself. Telling John he's next. But you see, John, he knows he's got his stuff. And so this is how he responds. And so he noticed because he actually didn't, he got close, he didn't. But it's going on. Office 300 is claiming dibs that they are going to pass the Desert Storm this week. We're going to watch to see what happens. Also, another story I want to tell you about. I wasn't able to get a hold of for the show tonight, Jenny Ariave. But she had a very interesting story that everybody's got to hear about, is that she herself set a goal to be able to go to Colombia tomorrow. But to do that, she had to get 18 accounts and within 10 days. And I'm looking at the numbers here, and it looks like she's at 21 accounts, and that means she's going to Colombia tomorrow. That is a wicked cool story. Now what we're going to do is I have a special guest tonight that I want you guys to see. Is that someone did something absolutely magnificent that is very difficult to do within anywhere, any company, anywhere. And that is to break 100 counts before the end of the summer. And that is what our man Jake Kelly did. And so Jake Kelly, I texted him and I told him, dude, what happens if you get like 200 accounts? He said, what? And I told him, you know, if you get 200 accounts, I'm going to make you a custom surfboard with Skyline on it, and I'm going to put your name on the board. And what he told me is he said, done deal, 200 easy. So we're excited, and what we're going to do is we're going to give him a call right now, and we're going to find out the magic of the Jake man himself. Because I also hear he has a surprise for us. Let's check it out. Jake! Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Good, I can hear you. Hey, so I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm wearing that special 50 hat or whatever, and it's because Edwin wasn't looking, and I took it from him out of his office, and he doesn't know that I have it yet, and so I'm trying to see how far I can go before he gets really pissed off and wants it back.
No, that's not.
I was walking through the office, and one of the guys was saying, how did you get that hat? You didn't get 50 accounts yet, and I told him it's a secret.
I like it. It looks good on you.
So you don't see it, but on the screen I have your total numbers for the past 3 or 4 years, and you've sold for, this is your third year, and you did 157 in 2012 and 191 in 2013. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's a lot. I didn't know you did that many. Wow, I don't know very many people that do that many accounts. But the big news, though, is you officially broke 100 accounts, and I've already mentioned to everybody everywhere that I'm at 200, I'm going to get you that surfboard.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to be able to hit 100 this early in the year. My first year, I didn't hit 100 until like September. Last year it was about September again, and here we are in June, and I'm already at 103 accounts, and so my goal is 250 for the year, so we have a lot of momentum.
And so tell me your most recent deals. Is it just consistent? Is it getting easier for you? Getting more difficult? How's it going for you?
It's just that I've kind of mastered my craft, to be honest. Like, I believe so much in the product that it sells itself. I really engage in the customer now. I'm able to stop the customer and get them to, listen to me for a second, and the way that I portray the product, it really is a no-brainer. One thing I say, I focus a lot on smart home technology, and I just say, look, man, like, I mean, in the near future, do you really feel like, most of these houses are going to be smart? And everybody, even grandmas and grandpas say absolutely. So they kind of fall into the trap.
So let's do a quick role play for everybody. So I'll be the customer and you be yourself. Yeah, I'm sure you can act that one pretty well. And so basically, I don't know. I just don't think I'm interested in the product right now.
Okay, that's completely fine. I mean, the main reason I'm out here is to see if you guys qualify. I mean, let me ask you something. Do you feel like in the near future, most of these houses out here are going to be smart homes?
I don't know. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, let's think about your cell phone. Do you have a smartphone?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Did you have a smartphone 5 years ago?
No, no.
Okay, that's exactly what's happening with homes. Smartphones, smart homes. Right now, most houses aren't smart. Within the next 3 to 5 years, about 75% of homes will be smart. So there's two types of people. You can be proactive or you can be reactive. If you're proactive, we'll pay for the equipment. That's simple.
Wait, what do you mean pay for the equipment?
So for the families that we work with, if you qualify, meaning you're current on the mortgage, have established credit within the home, and you're current on the taxes, we will sponsor, meaning we donate and pay for and invest in your home for you to have this equipment so that we can advertise the smart home technology with the neighbors.
That sounds too good to be true.
It does. I mean, I can charge you for the equipment if you want me to.
No, that's okay.
All right, let's see if you qualify.
I'm catching on. Okay, that makes, because you're saying emphasize on the smart home. I wasn't sure what you mean, but now I understand what you mean. And so that's pretty sweet role play, and it makes sense why it's so easy for you, because you did that rather naturally, and you didn't even hesitate on any of the objections.
Yep.
I'm not interested is usually a tough one to overcome right in the beginning, and so. So now, I thought you were going to show us your special new thing that you just bought.
Yeah. It started to get hot, so I'll walk you guys outside.
Yeah.
So what happened is, right now, my wife is pregnant, and so that's kind of been like a big leading motivation for me to get out there and hustle. So. I sold my old car. All you guys that know me, I'm a big sports car guy. I had a 2007 Volkswagen GTI. Just sold it and bought myself a SUV. So now I'm like the soccer dad.
I want to see.
So you can see it right here.
All right, man, you're growing up.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
My wife, the cool thing about it is on my knock sheets, I put my goals. And the last year it was going to taking my wife and my in-laws to Bolivia was my year goal. And it's been cool to kind of work and then hit that goal and I get to wipe it off on my knock sheet. For like the last 5-6 months, I've had SUV on my knock sheet, and it was cool because I bought the car in the morning and I went out today to knock and I got to kind of scribble it off my knock sheet. I mean, now I got a goal.
That is so cool. Well, so now I wanted to ask you: would you rather have a surfboard or a custom skateboard?
Surfboard, man.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure because I remember you mentioned you were skateboarding from door to door, and I just thought that was. I wasn't sure if that was really cool or ridiculous. I wasn't sure, but it's definitely very Jake. But that's awesome. But that's super cool that you're reaching your goals, and I think that it was really effective having that role play for you because that makes a lot more sense to me how you're doing all of the Jake magic that is.
I mean, the big thing is you got to make it make sense for the client, you know. A lot of people just go out there and get on the doors and throw up information and wait for them to say yes or no. And if the product, like, I mean, for example, my deal from Saturday, it was actually really cool because we were in a small town. We were kind of getting our butts kicked. And this lady, you know, really cool lady, got in her house and explained it. She's like, man, this stuff sells itself. And the technician showed up, and when we were leaving, she's like, yo, you guys are the bomb. Like, I'm so glad came by my house. Like it was really cool. Like it felt really good. And she even called Skyline and said like how cool we were. So
That is cool. All right, Jake. Well, you definitely. I think this might be the best show we've done yet because you're definitely showing the people how it's done and showing how it's done right. But do you have any shout outs before we hang up?
Big shout out to Tanner out in Austin. I'm really proud of him. He's killing it out there with his team. And then another shout out for Ivan Mejia. I mean, he's quadrupled what he did last year. So I'm just really, really working hard and putting in the time, and I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, Ivan. He did that graphic on Facebook today, right? For Waldo's birthday.
Yeah, the joke around the office is that if I'm at your party, I'm gonna break something. And the first party we had over at Waldo's house, I broke his window, and then the second party, when he went to go bite the cake, I was gonna slam his face into it, and I missed, and Hulk slammed the cake and destroyed the whole entire cake, so there wasn't really a cake to eat after that happened.
That makes so much more sense, that graphic now. So everybody that's watching, make sure you go on Facebook to look at the graphic made by Ivan of Jake getting caught red-handed with the cake.
Literally red-handed.
Literally red-handed. All right, Jake. Well, you are one magnificent person, and I hope you have a wonderful night with all your extra money, okay?
All right, man. You have a good night. Thanks for everything you do.
You too. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Okay, that's our show for tonight. Y'all have a wonderful night, even though you're probably seeing this in the morning. That means you're probably going to go to correlation and you're going to hit the doors. Good luck to you.